true. We got to get into that too, because we did have Orange Cassidy take on Jimmy Havoc tonight in a one-on-one match. And to see kind of how that happened was Penelope Cruz tries to get involved into the match once again like she did last week. And the best friends are obviously at ringside. They kind of mess with her where she does like a split onto the ring apron, kind of, wooing the crowd or the audience watching her. I'm sure a lot of people had some nice thoughts going through their head when they saw that. And Kip from backstage runs out, gets into the ring, and does a dive.
Did you say Penelope Cruz again?
I did say Penelope Cruz again.
You got to thank for Penelope Cruz.
No, it's just I'm not used to saying her name that often, so I got to get. Damn it, Penelope Ford. There you go.
The only OC Tony knows now is Orange
Cassidy. Is there a Penelope Cruz poster in your bedroom?
No,
or something?
There's not. I promise you. Kip Sabian obviously gets upset because they're messing with his girlfriend or fiance. Gets in the ring, does a dive outside the ring onto both of them, and after the match, we get a interview with the best friends, and they're talking about how they're pissed off, and they pretty much challenge Havoc and Kip for next week before Kip even has his match against Dustin. So they kind of, I don't know if they maybe semi-spoiled the match there, but it was kind of bad timing to do that that interview there. But what did you think of Orange Cassidy and Jimmy Havoc, Dave?
Well, Penelope Cruz.
Look, I said it when I responded to your tweet when you said Bob Roode said, look, he's trying.
Yeah,
he's trying now.
He's trying tonight, Dave.
But it only comes in waves. Because a good part of the match, he wasn't trying anything, just getting his ass whooped. And he's just laying there. And then he does his little hands in pockets when everyone else busts their ass all night, but he just barely tries to do anything. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of pointless to really overdo your slow, no-moving gimmick, because what's the point of it? There's no one there to react to it.
I mean, it's his gimmick. He's not going to go away from it just because there's not an audience.
The point of the gimmick is for the audience to react to his kicks. Holy shit, you sick fuck. I mean, stuff like that. That's the reaction he wants. And he doesn't get it because there's no one there. But yeah, whatever. I mean, of course, yeah, I like Havoc. I know Cornette and Speeds don't like Jimmy Havoc. I actually like the guy. I think he's pretty cool. I like him. But I digress. Next week, tag match. Oh, joy. Can't wait. Yeah, I guess this is kind of a makeup. Yeah, but aren't they kind of... Because remember, what was it, a month or so ago now, before this pandemic happened, that we were supposed to get some kind of parking lot brawl between the Lucha Bros and all that? So it's kind of a makeup for that? Yeah.
Possibly, but... Look, I didn't think the match...
Well, they live there anyway.
The match was something... Was the match bad? I don't think the match was bad between Orange Cassidy and Havoc. It wasn't nothing to really...
Look,
brag
I'm gonna get shit. I'm gonna get heat for this. This whole match, this whole episode, just felt like an episode of Dark. There was a lot of those, even just like Raw does the same. This is better than Raw, definitely. But I'm just saying, Raw did the same thing, where there's some competitive matches, but mostly it's just a bunch of squash matches. And that's all tonight was. There was some competitive matches. Did I really need to see Kip Sabian and Dustin in the main event? Well, or Kenny Omega taking on a jobber for 20 minutes? Like, what the fuck?
What was his name? Angels. Jericho kept calling him. It was Angels, his last name. I thought Jericho was great tonight. But look, they're obviously, they've already taped weeks in ahead. But they're, just like WWE is over on their side, they are limited on who they can bring in at the moment. And yes, we've seen jobbers used a lot as of late, the last couple of weeks. But there's not really much they can really do. They can't, give away big matches every week. Why not?
Well, not every. You could.
I mean, they could, but what are they going to do when everything's over and they're able to do live shows?
You do this. I mean, when you have more of an audience.
Do it over again?
Yeah,
like
do the same.
Happened?
Yeah, because right now you're just trying to get through this whole pandemic and just give us some competitive matches. I mean, some good matches, because really, I would much rather see Kenny take on anyone else besides who he faced tonight. There could have anybody who was there, actually, which I'm sure they're trying to rest up people because these are all done in one shot. This tapings are done in like 1 or 2 days or whatever it was.
Next,
so
Tony or Dave.
I get that, but still, it would have been nice to see some more competitive matches. This just felt like a dark episode.
Hey, the Omega match was pretty competitive, though. That one was
it should have been.
To each their own. I mean, you got to have some competitive matches out there.
Yeah, but make it against another opponent who's kind of should be facing Kenny, not someone who no one's heard of.
So you would want Kenny against who? Who would you have rather have seen him face tonight? Because
I don't know who's there. Why not? Why not Billy Gunn? He doesn't really get used, and he's there.
I wouldn't mind that. I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Or
sure.
why not Austin Gunn, his son? Why not put his son in there?
Why not?
Have a match with somebody.
Why not?
A lot of people don't know who he is.
So you didn't think Alan Angels was impressive tonight? I thought he did a pretty damn good job tonight against Kenny Omega.
No, I didn't. He should have. I thought it was Brandon Cutler at first, but no.
I thought he was as well. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was Brandon Cutler at first because I didn't catch his name when the show started or the match actually started. Dave, you will be the first one to say, man, they've already done these matches, says Jeffrey Cross. See,
yeah, but right now we have matches that people are doing right now, but you need matches to make interesting show because this, to me, was not an interesting show at all. They didn't even try. Unlike Cassidy tonight, they didn't try.
Let's see here. Steven said, I thought the Darby Sammy at half should have been the main event tonight. The only reason it wasn't was because that stupid statement about retiring if he loses, which everyone knew wouldn't happen.
Why couldn't Jericho wrestle tonight?
Yeah, we haven't seen Jericho wrestle. He's on commentary, Dave. He's filling up his duties.
I don't know, but wouldn't he draw some kind of more? Chris Jericho was wrestling in the main event tonight. I mean, why not?
I think we're gonna eventually get him versus someone. Maybe Cassidy. Who knows for a title match? Who knows? I'm just throwing it out there. Probably Matt Hardy more than likely.
Hold on, Tony Khan's in my ear. Next week we got a tag title match.
Orange
First
Cassidy
got
got
name
the
drops.
beat out of him. Oh, look at you doing a dad joke, OG. I like it. One thing I actually will not shit on. New Dork Order guy who apparently was a college football star. I'm interested in that. Well, we have the footage. We'll show that.
Is that the guy from Oklahoma that JR said he wanted?
I do not know. Without Okada, he's a comedy act. Slipmantis, speaking of Omega.
He is.
Let's see here. Jericho is more comical on commentary, says Noob. I agree. I think he's been very, very good on commentary these past couple
I agree.
months. The gun dummies is what Jericho called them. He did, absolutely. Jericho was great, calling Kenny Omega a pumpkin-headed dipshit to talking shit about Orange Cassidy throughout the whole match. I love it that he just talks shit about everyone. It doesn't matter if other than like Brody and maybe Havoc, he just talked shit about everyone, and it was fantastic. We have to interrupt your scheduled programming to hear Dave hate on all wrestling. Oh, he was going to hate on AEW tonight, I can guarantee you.
Anyone who thinks the show was good, they're just an AEW fanboy. I'm sorry. The show was not good.
All right, fair enough. All right, Davey Cornette. All right, let's move on to the Matt Hardy segment. Dave, we had Matt Hardy do...
Speaking of not good, Matt Hardy.
Wow, God